Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. Today's Monday, May 11th. I hope you guys are doing well today or having a really good day so far. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. And for those who celebrated Mother's Day, I hope you guys had a wonderful Mother's Day. For those who are mothers themselves, I hope you guys had a really nice time yesterday, even if you didn't do anything special. And for those who have lost a parent, I always hold space for that too, because, it can happen to anybody. And I don't wish that on anybody, but if you had a mother that really cared about you and loved you and things of that matter, and Mother's Day may be very touchy, especially like Father's Day too, like those specific days. That person is always watching over you. They love you. They care about you still, especially if you had a really good connection with your mother. That is, confirmation with the horn. That's significant. So I hope you guys had a great, wonderful, safe, calm weekend. And let's jump into the messages, okay, guys? So right now the time is 11:44. Angel number 1 and 4 could be significant. But yeah, let's jump into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What is it that they need to know whenever they see this message or reading? Ooh, so ancestors and guides are very significant, okay? And it's so interesting how I just mentioned that before the reading, when it comes to Mother's Day and things like that, that could be significant. But you guys could be receiving higher guidance and protection at this time when it comes to your ancestors and guides watching over you at this moment. So this could be also confirmation for some of you, okay? Whether this is masculine or feminine energy, there is something about you receiving some type of clarity from a spirit guide, okay? But you guys are protected. Planting seeds could be very significant. So gardening could be significant, growing a garden. Some of you guys could be learning how to grow plants. Now, this could be metaphorically, or this could be, actual. Like you guys could be doing this right now. Metaphorically, it could be in a sense where spiritually, planting seeds could be new ideas. I don't know why I hear them cutting the grass again. I'm so sorry, guys. This is so ghetto, okay? Like, it is so ghetto. But anyway, I'm not going to cut the video off. I'm still going to do what I need to do. But anyway, there's something about stability, or you growing or building stability, planting new seeds. And even when it comes to like the seeds that you've already planted in the past, that is also significant too, right? It's like if you planted seeds like a month ago, 2 months ago, 5 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, there's something about it finally coming into fruition for you, like being abundant, right? There is something about like gardening, growing gardens, planting seeds, things like that. Like maybe you guys could have your own garden in your backyard if you have a big home, even if it's not a big home, like just having your own backyard, right? Also for some of you guys, this could be on your balcony or your window ledge, but there's something about putting in the work, basically, as a gardener, for those that understand the message in itself, because again, it doesn't matter if you do garden or if you do, but in the message itself, it's like if you are a gardener and you plant seeds, that the seeds take forever to grow because it needs to be watered, it needs to be nurtured, it needs to get fertilized, right? So why not look at yourself like a plant? You know what I'm saying, guys? Why not look at yourself as a plant, right? When it comes to you growing and learning from, certain things. And even when it comes to like being connected to your roots as well, you are connecting to earth as well when it comes to your ancestors and guides, okay? So blue eyes could be significant. This could be somebody who has blue eyes. Even if you don't have blue eyes, there's something about you guys moving into some type of peace or tranquility, okay? Again, some of you guys could be connected to earth and water, so take what resonates with that. We have West Indian. Some of you guys could be West Indian, or you guys could be meeting somebody who's West Indian, okay? But there's something about connection to ancestry. Something could be also happening in about 1 hour. So divine timing could also be significant as well, okay? For some of you guys could be creating your own vision board, or you know, setting your intentions very clear to the universe or the divine, especially if you guys have been manifesting as of recently, like I said, planting seeds, whether this is an idea, a project, a job, okay, things that you guys are creating, okay. Driving on the highway is significant, so there's something about safety, okay. It is safe for you to move forward. It's safe for you to control your energy when it comes to the path that you're on, right? So that could also be confirmation for some of you. Sorry, this fell to the floor. The reason why you guys are, it's, you know, it's safe for you to move forward is because going back to school could be significant. Like I said, this could be metaphorically, okay? This doesn't have to be like actual school. Some of you guys could be going back to school, right? But if this is not only about just going back to school, this is about expressing yourself, learning to express yourself, being able to communicate, sharing knowledge and wisdom, right? This also could be connected to the message that I did before, a couple, you know, videos before this, where I was using the Sword of Light Oracle deck, which is like the Archangel Michael deck, and there was something about somebody learning something new, either learning something new, finding a mentor to help them what their soul knows, okay? But there's something about growing and expanding, right? Again, growth and expansion is also giving like Jupiter energy for some of you that resonate with that message as well. But there's something about that that's very significant, okay? So let's see what else shows up. So we have habits and routines changing. Like I said, when it comes to discipline, this could be discipline, daily structure. This could be happening in 1 hour. You could be finding out something in 1 hour that's allowing you to change when it comes to your habits and routines. Now, your habits and routines could be connected to the 6th house. For some of you guys that resonate with the message, your 6th house could be significant when it comes to like your work habits, you know, how you service other people, etc. We have July, and then we also have August, okay? There's something about Leo, Cancer energy, and also Leo, Virgo energy. So even if you're born in these months, there's something about summer that is significant when it comes to growth, okay? Growth, planting seeds, grounding yourself as well, things like that, stepping into your own divinity, those kind of things, right? Some of you may have Leo and Cancer placements, or you guys are being prepared for Leo and Cancer season, and also Leo and Virgo season, because really, when you think about it, after Gemini season, that's right after. So there's something about the months June, July, and August that could be significant, even though June is not up here. But I'm only saying that because I feel like, you know, there's something about that energy where within the next few weeks to months could be significant. Okay, we have fireplace, so transformations. Yeah, there's something about going through a transformation. There's something about a connection, and also sacred space. Maybe you guys are learning when it comes to sacred spaces, learning to be comfortable when it comes to how you express yourself and how you show up in the way you communicate with other people, and being able to commingle and share information with one another. So there's something about luminations, right? Somebody could have luminary energy where it's like the sun and the moon. And there's something about the sun and the moon that could be significant, because if you think about it, the sun and the moon do not share planets. They're on their own. So there's something about your energy for some of you that resonate with this, being on your own and still shining, okay? Blonde hair is significant. And then we also have hot climates, okay? So you may have blonde hair. You don't have to. But it's almost like blonde hair and blue eyes could be significant for somebody. And I know that's very vague. But you could be dealing with somebody who has blonde hair, blue eyes, and you could be West Indian. Or there's something about dealing with somebody who's West Indian. And then there's also something about the energy when it comes to enlightenment, okay? Someone in your energy could have been dealing with a situation where they are receiving some type of enlightenment about something, okay? Yeah, Capricorn energy is very significant. So somebody could have Capricorn placements. There's something about your energy where you could be somebody who's very determined and hardworking. So there's something about you building stability, okay? And being in control. Like I said, control is very significant. Okay, guys, so let's see what else. Yeah, antiques are very significant too. So something about your energy when it comes to like you being a rarity, that is significant. You could be somebody where if this was like a community of people, like say it was a group or a job or whatever the case is, there's something about your energy where somebody can be watching you and seeing that your energy is still moving forward regardless of the obstacles that you've went through. So this could be somebody watching you from the sidelines, okay? They could be watching your work or how you show up, and there could be something that's not adding up. Okay, like I said, when it comes to truth coming out or something about information, like everything in the dark comes to light, there's something about your energy where some type of truth could be coming out, where somebody could be looking at a situation when it comes to you and the math is just not mathing. So something is just not adding up, okay? The number 3 is very significant. Now, this could be third house. Okay, take what resonates with that. When it comes to angel numbers, like I said, this could be your creativity or how you express yourself, but the 3rd could be very significant. Some of you guys could be born July 3rd, okay, or August 3rd, okay, so take what resonates with that. Even September 3rd could be very significant for somebody as well. We also have the 27th, okay, so even the 27th could be significant. This could be this month or any time that you were born. Like I said, July and August and Capricorn also came out, so some of you guys could be born around this time depending on what month it is. Okay, so take what resonates with that. And then we also have the 4th, okay? So yeah, these dates could be very significant. Like these dates could resonate for some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to the energy itself. So, you know, take what resonates for some of you, like I said, when it comes to the messages. But there is something about your energy and these dates that could be very significant. Also, when it comes to like dates, something could have happened March, like the end of March. So March, I think March 27th could be significant, and also April 27th. Like something could have happened on those days, right? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys as well. So Thursday is significant, okay? That's Jupiter energy. Like I said, there's something about expansion, abundance, right? Wisdom, education, okay? Well-being and finances that are very significant. So there's something about your finances and your well-being that could be changing for some of you guys, okay? And this fell on the floor too. So yeah, there's something about the energy where some of you guys, when it comes to Thursday, there's something about communal vibe, okay? Also, when it comes to like released and share odd, you guys could be finding out something about someone's energy. Like I said, this could be on Thursday where you guys could be finding out something. For some of you guys, when it comes to communal vibe, you guys could be connecting with people who have similar interests or similar ideas or similar things when it comes to the energy, when it comes to you, okay? We also have waxing crescent moon, okay? So again, when it comes to growth, okay, seeds, alignment, that kind of stuff, you guys could be going towards some type of growth. Even when it comes to like your intentions, that is significant, especially with planting seeds. So you could be very intentional about your growth, or you could be very intentional about you being in alignment and what it is that you guys are doing. Someone's aunt could be very significant, right? Karma works out in mysterious ways, good or bad. So there's something about justice, lessons, okay? There's something about time being also returned back to you. And using manifesting rituals could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? So there is something about you manifesting. This could be a new reality, a new life, a new, new beginning. But whatever this is that you guys are manifesting, this could be something new, right? And even if it isn't something new, like you guys could be manifesting something that you're already doing, but maybe you just want more improvement, or you just want maybe more information about that thing that you're doing. So diverging paths, right? Yeah. There's something about choice, separations, and redirection. So yeah, if you guys have been getting downloads from your ancestors and guides, there's something about your ancestors and guides that could be redirecting you at this time, okay, when it comes to choices and separation. So you guys could be separating yourself from certain people, places, and things, and this could also be family related. Okay, so there's something about an aunt that could be significant, like when it comes to support, or like I said, mentorship, or whatever the case is. There's something about you diverging paths. So you guys could be being told or receiving guidance from your spiritual team that it is okay for you to move forward, like I said, when it comes to you diverging yourself from certain people, places, and things. Okay, yeah, we have self-expansion, so this is about growth and ease. This is about also orbit, so something could be orbiting in your energy when it comes to like a cycle. It's almost like somebody wants you to revisit a cycle, but you guys could be releasing that because you guys are in a new initiation, like you guys are beginning a new a new spiritual phase in your life. This is a new beginning. This is an awakening. So there's something about you guys when it comes to like your eyes being open, third eye energy. Yeah, you guys are receiving some type of emotional clarity when it comes to like your emotions and also your intuition, okay? You could be the bridge when it comes to connecting energies or people. And it's like people know this about you, but if people treat you bad or try to treat you like an extra or an object or whatever the case is, you guys are seeing this clearly because you see your emotions and your emotional standpoint very clear. And that could be very triggering to people who don't want you to see that, right? Because you guys could be somebody who has the ability to connect people naturally, right? But again, like I said, when it comes to people don't want to they don't want to change. Like you could be around people who just don't want to change, and you could be changing every single day. And what they seen the last time about you, it's not the same person that you were 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, etc. Okay. Some of you guys could be taking vacation, so take what resonates with that. Especially with Victoria Day coming up on the 18th. So there's something about, going on vacation. This is about balance, retreat. Some of you guys are going within. A retreat could be very significant too. Yeah, Gemini energy. Okay, so Gemini energy could be significant. This could be about communication, okay, social networks. There's also something about dealing with there could be someone in your energy that you could have been dealing with in the past as well when it came down to gossip. So like I said, gossip is significant because if you were dealing with somebody who maybe tried to make you look like you were something that you were not, you guys are receiving some type of justice because of that, okay? We have divine feminine energy. Also, the moon cycles could be significant too. Like a Gemini moon could be significant. Even if you don't have a Gemini moon, there's something about moon cycles. So I did say something about June, July, and August that could be significant. Okay, divine feminine energy, you could be tall. Okay, like I said, growth is very significant, and also contracts. Okay, so somebody could be wanting to do some type of contract with you, or there's something about contracts that are very significant, like you knew what this contract was before you came here. If this is a job situation or a job related, that is also significant. Like there's something about a contract where something's not making sense, you know what I mean? Something's not adding up. But there's something about a deal or some type of opportunity that could be coming up for some of you. And there's something about that energy where you guys could be going within yourself, right? When it comes to like balance, and that could be significant. Yeah, tigers. Tiger energy when it comes to strength, independence, and courage. There's something that about someone's energy. They could be watching you, like I said. They could see your strength. They could see that you're a very independent person. Like you don't need a group of people to like you. You don't care if people like you. You just get the job done, right? And that could be something that people like, maybe they don't have about themselves, right? Like you get the job done whether people like you or not. There's something about being able to come together and just coexist. And, some people just can't put their feelings aside. So even if you don't like somebody could be mad because you don't want to do small talk with them. Like you don't want to say like, how's the weather? How was your weekend? Like you don't want to talk about things like that because maybe you don't trust these people, or you just don't trust them. And they could be mad because you're literally coming to work to do your job, but it's like you get paid to go to work and do your job. Like, am I missing something? You know, you don't go to, you know, your job to make friends. It's like if you meet a person or two, that's nice. It's a nice experience. It's nice. But, you know, at the same time, you're not going out your way to make friends with people because you're literally getting paid to do your job. And you could have people around you that are people pleasing. Okay, it's like people are wanting to people please everybody and make everybody feel comfortable and make everybody feel good. But what about you? And that could be where things are starting to show up in the energy, where people are now starting to see that you were the truth all this time. Okay, Iceland is very significant. Like I said, self-resilience. Okay, self-reliance, you know, hidden passions, etc. You may have a calm energy. Your exterior could be significant as well. We also have Columbia. Okay, so like I said, yeah, you guys are cautious, right? You guys are aware. There's something about discernment and protection, okay? And then orchids are very significant. So something about your elegance, your uniqueness. There's something about you being a rarity. Okay, funny how this came out twice. Beauty, age, and rarity, antiques. Your energy is like an antique, okay? So orchids are very significant when it comes to like your inner beauty, okay? Tiger energy when it comes to divine feminine energy as well. And that came out too. But I'm going to end it here, guys. So please take what resonates whenever you get this message or see this message. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. And I'll see you guys in the next message or video. All right, guys? Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where you guys can book a reading or, you know, you guys can check out my blog and things like that. All right. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye, guys.